This is episode 1 of trying to build $1 million semi-truck shipping company. We're going to build it from the ground up, from zero to $1 million, hopefully. We're going to start off with our first customer has gave us something that we don't even know what's inside. And let's just see what episode 1 gets us into. Alright, well, it's time for me to go to work. We're going to head out to the office to go to work. You hold down the house. Yeah, I got to go to work today. Obviously, we got to take a break from hanging out here, playing with the toys, and just having all the fun a man could ever have. We actually have to go to work. I heard it's a really busy day. We're going to hop here in the Ram TRX and head to work. Hopefully, it's not too busy, but what the boys were telling me is it's one of the busiest days we've had in a long time here at the yard. All right, I am rolling up, and yeah, it's looking like it's a really busy day. We have a couple of the boys doing some short hauls, just towing a couple equipment, as you guys can see over there. They're doing a little bit of work in town, so they're going to be doing that today. I'm doing more of a long haul, so I'm going to park the truck back here so it's out of the way of the yard, because yeah, it's a busy day. And we got a couple other of the guys doing a couple gas runs, just doing the normal helping people. All right, well, let's head into the office. It is a very packed yard today. We do not have enough space for when it's packed like this. Everybody's just kind of doing their own thing. We got boys loading ATVs, boys doing a little bit of everything, just trying to get as many cars out because this is the shipping yard, so it gets pretty packed in here. But let's just go see what the boss wants us to do today. So where am I going today? Well, you're gonna be doing a long haul basically at the next city. Somebody needs a full load. I actually don't know what's in the trailer. They didn't tell us. They just said they needed it delivered, and we put our best guy on it, which is you. All right, well, I always like a mystery, so I guess I'll take that load. And so I guess I don't know how much it weighs. Might have to get it weighed. I don't know, but I'll take it. All right, see you later. All right, well, we actually don't know what we're going to be hauling today, which is weird. Normally, we do know what we're hauling. They usually tell us, but I guess today they're not. But this is what it's looking like. This is our trailer. Normally I'll back up my truck and do a full inspection, but since it's a packed yard, I don't want to get in anybody's way. I'm just going to do an inspection of the trailer before I back up and move it. Got to make sure the tires are okay, make sure that there's nothing wrong with the trailer, make sure that the seal's okay, the seal hasn't been broken, nothing like that. It's looking like it's completely fine. So this is not my normal semi. Unfortunately, mine's in the shop right now getting a little bit of customization done because, you know, I want my truck to look the best. I spend the most amount of time in it. So we're going to be taking out this rental today. So I'm going to do the inspection, make sure the wheels are good, make sure there's nothing wrong. This is before you turn it on. You do the pre-key inspection, make sure everything looks good, tire tread's good, nothing's wrong with the stacks, nothing's wrong, no dents, nothing. Especially because this is a rental, I want to make sure that it's completely good so they don't try and ding me for it. So now that I looked at the outside, time to start her up. All right, now that she's running, now you just walk around, you make sure the lights are all good. Good, no lights are burnt out, looking good. All the lights are working. Yep, back here, lights are working, nothing's wrong. That looks good. So I'm gonna just do the inspection, make sure everything's good in here. All the buttons work. All right, then you just do a couple turns, back up, just do a little bit of everything, just to 100% make sure the truck is good. All right, well, all the boys did roll out, so let's connect the trailer now. All right, well, now that it's hooked up, oh, one of the boys did just come back. Gotta talk to him real quick. Rick, I gotta ask you something. I don't know how long I'm going to be. They didn't tell me where I'm dropping this off. They just gave me a destination. So you're going to have to do the other short little runs today. You think you can handle that? Yeah, looking like I'm going to be sent out for at least today, maybe tomorrow. They don't know how long they're going to need me for. So I might not be back. You might have to hold down the fort. So if you need anything, like I said, give me a shout. You know, expensive product. They just won't tell us. But we're going to roll out now, and we have a long trek ahead. My GPS says it's at least 8-hour drive there, so we're gonna have to head out now. Usually me and the boys do like to run combos together, but today I'm on a solo run, which is fine. I don't mind a nice solo run. All right, well, they finally did tell me where I was picking up the product. Normally they fill this up at the yard, but today they didn't. Unfortunately, it's not a cool or anything illegal like I thought it could be. It's just gonna be some seeds, so we gotta try and turn down this road. I definitely took this a little bit short. All right, there we go. We're just gonna be rolling up here. One pit stop at this place to pick up some products, and then there's another one just down the road at the seed place. But yeah, they just want us to pick up a bunch of product for them. It's a farmer seed place. I don't really know exactly what they want, but this is what they want us to put up. They're just gonna make some skids and some pallets and then throw them in the back here for us. So normally when you have product that is being loaded, when the trailer isn't already loaded, it does take a little bit more time, which does suck, especially because we're kind of on a time crunch. The sooner we get the stuff done, the sooner we can get back and make more money. Now for the easy part, but also the boring part, the waiting game. All right, so I'm in the nice little cat here. We're gonna gather as much seed as we can. The boys are gonna build the pallets and then they'll get them loaded up. So I'm just gonna gather some stuff here. All right, well, continue to gather some. This might be a long process. Hopefully he's not in such a rush because this is going to take us some time. All right, well, I guess I should wake him up. He's probably still sleeping. That took about 3 hours to get him all loaded up, get the skids built, but he's all ready to go. So, all right, man, you're good to go. We got you all loaded up. Sorry it took too long. Yeah, the boys weren't really expecting you today. They thought you were going to be coming tomorrow. So we're very sorry about that, but at the next place, they should be ready for you. All right, well, appreciate it, guys. Don't worry about the time. I had a nice nap, so we're good. All right, well, now that it's all ready, this trailer is a lot heavier than I thought. All right, now we have to head to the next stop, which they did say is just right down the road here. Here we go. Man, we should probably back in here just to get easier to get out. So things about little roads like this is since they're not wide, they're dirt roads, it is a pain to back a transport semi-truck up there. Well, that was close. Almost took out their mailbox, but we didn't. All right, well, we're in here. We tried to angle the trailer for them the best we could so they have an easier time doing it. Hey, guys, good to see you. Yeah, we're here to pick up the seed. Oh, perfect. They had them all ready for us. I hate the last guys that didn't have them already, but they're all loaded up. They're all ready to go. So they just need to get the forklift and then get them all loaded up. All right, well, good thing they said that we can actually do it. So normally they do it for us, but today they said that we could do it. So I always do enjoy when they say that we're able to do the lifting. I like when they say we can do it. So it just keeps me occupied and not so busy. So let's load up the trailer. And also, I thought I'd be taking both, but they emptied out this trailer here. So I guess they just needed to bring the seeds or whatever they had here. They unloaded me real quick. So now time to load up with the new product. All right, we're good. There we go. All right, now I just have to do this like 50 more times. What we do is you put them in here, and then we have our own pallet jack, and we'll slowly bring them back here, and we'll have a full trailer. All right, well, that took about 2 hours to close up, and yeah, this is heavy, but thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys later. Don't worry, I'll get the packers there today, even though it is getting dark on us, but it was a pleasure doing work with you guys. See you guys later. All right, we gotta hurry up and get out of here. That took way longer than they told me it was going to. They did say that they were going to need me to do a couple runs, but they didn't tell me that it was going to take all day just to get loaded. All right, well, we made it out. So apparently we're taking this to a farm. I don't know if I've ever been to this farm before. Never heard of it. I don't know if it's just a mom and pop place or what, but it's about 5 hours away. Yeah, I don't think we'll be making there by tonight. Not by the looks of it. It's looking like it might be... We might arrive by tomorrow. That's not good. What is one of our boys pulled over up here? We might have to pull over and ask him if he's good. Yo, you good, man? Everything okay with the truck? You're good? Alright. Well, oh, you're just waiting? Big convoy coming? Yeah, well, I spent all day getting my trailer loaded up, but we finally got it all loaded up, ready to go. So if you want to roll out together, we can if you want. Well, it looks like he's going to the same place we are, so they must have ordered 2 types of stuff. All right, well, we're both rolling out. We're going to the same place. Oh, look, another one of our boys. This right here is the type of convoys that we both like to do. Nothing better than when both the boys are both going to the same place. We can squad up together. Unfortunately, we both do need gas. which is not our normal fuel up spot because this is not really made for transports. This is gonna be hard. I don't know why he picked that spot. All right, well, let's fill up the transport. This is definitely gonna take just a tad a bit of money. All right, I got mine all full. Are you ready to roll out, or are we gonna be calling it a night? Because it's getting late on us, and I don't know how many hours you worked today, but I worked a couple hours, so I might not be able to roll out. I think the truck is overheating. Come on, they literally gave me a rental and the truck is overheating. Why would they give me a rental that's not working right? You know what? I guess we weren't able to roll out tonight anyways, so I guess we'll stay here at the truck. Luckily, right next to the gas station is the mechanic shop, so I guess we'll be parked here for the night. I might as well just sleep here in the back. No point me going home, so I'm going to sleep here tonight, which we were going to have to sleep somewhere anyway, so we might as well sleep here tonight, and then we'll continue in the morning. They did call me and say that mine was done. So we're not even going to be able to take the rental anymore. We're just going to take ours. Hey, I was told my truck's done. Yeah, it's done. We finished it up last night. As for the rental, yeah, it's going to need a lot of work. So good thing we got your truck done. Dude, I just can't believe they literally gave me a rental. And that's what blew up. So, well, thank you for getting my truck done. Where is it? Out back? All right, it's out back. All right, thank you guys. All right, well, here is the finished product of the truck. Now, I did do a couple little things I thought about. Obviously, like wrapping it, this cool color. I did opt out of that and just go with a simple red. And I think it turned out really good. So shout out these guys. I'm doing a big promotion for these guys right now. For getting my truck right. I take all my vehicles here to get done. So this is the truck. Nuss yapping. Let's get back on the road. The only good thing about this trip is we do get some good scenic route because the road that we need to take literally takes us right by the water. And man, looks like somebody might have lost their Sea-Doo in the water here. Alright, well, yeah, as for what we're going to do with this future of this business is me and all the boys are going to grow this company to at least $1 million company. At least that's the goal. I don't know if we're going to end up actually doing that, but that's the goal. All right, it says turn right at the stop sign here. All right, then we just can carry on this road for about 100 miles or so. Well, I have no idea where they're taking us. We literally have guys on side-by-sides and some dirt roads. Well, this is definitely not our normal terrain where we take things, but hey, we do not turn down any customer or any business. We'll deliver no matter where it takes us, but this took me a little bit longer. All right, so this is the house right here. We did drop off all the supplies. Now they want us to load up this side-by-side. That's why the guy was chasing us down, because this is apparently our next delivery. So he threw his side-by-side in here, got it all strapped down, and I guess this is the next delivery that we're going to have to do. So he got it all loaded up for us. All right, Shutterman, you hopping in with me, sir, or you want me to deliver it? All right, it's looking like he's coming with us. This is definitely not our normal pickup or delivery, but hey, I mean, well, this might be the first time that I've ever had a co-pilot pickup. But yeah, we dropped off all of the seed at this farm, and like I said, I was wondering why this guy was like chasing us down on the side-by-side down these dirt roads. Ready to go. Side-by-side is in the trailer. So now we're going to make our way. He wants us to deliver it to the racetrack. And I understand, you know, he doesn't want it to blow up. I don't know why he just didn't. Alright, well, we're basically there over this bridge. And we're going to be pulling up to the racetrack where he wanted us to take it. It's going to be the drag strip. Now, I don't know why he'd be taking it to the drag strip, but I guess it did look pretty quick. So he wants us to pull in here, and he might want us to stay. I don't really know. This is not really made for transport, but all right. Well, that was a close one, but looks like we made it in. Hey, so we're just going to be dropping off side by side. Yep. All right. Thank you. Thank you, sir. All right. Well, we got our tickets. We're going to roll in here now. And then we're going to see just exactly how fast his side-by-side really is. Now, I don't really know where exactly to park this thing. All right, well, we made it to the racetrack. He got his side-by-side out, got it all unloaded. So let's see what type of numbers this thing actually can do. Well, he offered me a ride. Not my normal thing, but I mean, hey, I ain't gonna say no. Gonna have to bring one of our cars here. Oh, holy, we're popping wheelies in this thing. Well, that was super fun. I'm glad he offered to take me on it. All right, now we got a side-by-side versus a truck. What is it? Oh, we're winning. We're smoking him, but he's actually low-key keeping up. No way. No way he actually beats us. That's crazy. I really thought the side-by-side was going to beat him. That truck actually rips. Well, man, I appreciate that. That was super fun. Did not expect that. But I got to head out. That was a great day, sir. I'll see you later, man. All right, now we got a new race. Ram versus the GM. Dude, the Ram TRX is no joke. That's the thing. Oh, the Ram TRX smokes the GMC. The Ram TRX is no match for the GM. We got it all dropped off. I think we're gonna head it back home and call that an end of the week. It was a long week, delivering a long 24 hours, but we got it done. Now I don't know where we're gonna turn this around. Probably up here in the parking lot. We could probably turn around. That was a couple different loads we had to drop off. I do have to say this was probably my favorite one to drop off, because nothing better than when your customer offers you to go for a ride. All right, well, we made it back to the lot, but we finally got the Ram. We're gonna call it home. We're gonna leave the trailer and my truck here for the night. All right, well, we made it back home. I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. It was super fun to make. Stay tuned. This series is just starting, and I'm just starting to figure out what to do and things you can do. So see you guys in the next episode. I have some big videos planned, so make sure you guys subscribe. Thank you guys for all the support on this series and all the subscribers. Let's keep grinding, and let's continue this series. See you guys later.